Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
That's right. Comedian extraordinaire, the host of the Laugh and Learn podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network. Flame.
What up, Breakfast Club? What's up, Envy? What's up, Angela Yee?
Flame always got the fans.
Always. What's up, Sha?
What's up, Flame?
Let me spray you. Have you been vaccinated, nigga? Let me spray you.
That is my business.
That's exactly what it is. This is my business. You see what this can says? This can says kill coronavirus. The vaccine says testing. You know how many tests I failed in my life? I'm good.
You
I did not say cure coronavirus.
What? Are you vaccinated,
That's
Flame?
my business. You see how you trying to give me security? I'm being attacked by this nigga. Do you know I just fanned out? I just had a sissy moment, y'all.
Talk to me, because you saw
I walked
Boosie.
in the green room and I fucking saw little Boosie and I lost my mind. I was like, Boosie! I turned into a full-on fag.
Now I
just
saw
can't even
you
lie.
posted the picture
full-on
with
what?
Full on what?
fan.
Fag!
Oh.
Oh, I thought you
I
said
said,
fan.
I can say that.
Yes,
you
you
can't
Lord.
say
That's a fact.
No, I thought you said
That's right.
fan. You right,
I'm
though.
that too. I was fanned out. But I fanned out. I say Boosie. I love Boosie.
How did
because
Boosie act?
The chill, like, what's up? Like, and his guy was like, do you know who Flame is? And he was like, no. I was like, I'm a comedian. I was on here before. And I talked. He said, oh, yeah, I saw you on here. He was cool. He took a picture with me. He hugged me, all of that.
That's what's up.
I don't invite the drama. I'm not looking for a fight. I'm here just to, like, Netflix and chill. Speaking of Netflix, y'all ain't called me yet, so HBO come with it. What happened? This is business, baby. I'm selling titties and everything else.
I wonder, does Flame Monroe find anything offensive?
Yes, I
Really?
do.
Okay.
You know what offends me? If you bother my family or my children.
True.
I am in a place now. I'm someplace that a lot of people probably wish they will be or could be in their life. I am free. And when I say that I am free, that does not mean that I don't have rules that I have to follow or guidelines. But I am so comfortable with who I am and what I present and how I am that I make people around me. Shit. I make people around me comfortable enough to say,
I agree with
Flame
that.
just cool.
That's right.
Flame is just cool. When I'm on the road, that is my push on stage for an hour. I'm letting down this curtain between you and me because we family. I'm your uncle. I'm your auntie. I'm your cousin. But by the time you leave, you are so familiar with me and so comfortable with me being me that you are comfortable being you around me.
I felt like that the first time I met you.
That's why you hired me the first time. People think we fucking.
What?
Oh, I get that from other comedians.
Ain't
Flame,
nobody ever said that, Flame.
Oh my God! If I showed you the text, I can't show you my text message.
I've heard it too.
Yeah, everybody's like, Flame, you and Charlamagne. I'm like, so just discredit me. I couldn't have got hired for my talent. He couldn't have liked my personality and what I
like
brought.
a better looking guy?
Right.
First of all, I am
I would
handsome.
thought your standards would be
All right.
higher than that.
Way higher.
What
about me?
The height
What about
of my man would be.
What
if
about
I'm
me?
gonna deal with a man, he need to be at least like 6'2".
Make y'all think Flame would be my
He didn't
type?
make the cut
Way
at all.
too short for
He
you.
didn't make the-
What make you think Flame would be my type?
I think that would be too aspirational for you.
Way too
And by the
aspirational
way,
for you.
Flame, you don't like guys?
I do what I want to do.
Now, see, this is new. I didn't know
No,
this.
it's not new. I said I like what I like. I do what I want to do. I said Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I do penis. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I do vagina.
You
On
ain't never
Sundays,
said that. You
I
told me
pray.
that you
You
like-
ain't been to one of my comedy shows,
You
so you
told
missed it. So that's why you don't know. Nigga. See, you ain't bought no ticket.
You told me you like women who present as men. That's what
I
you
do.
told
That
me.
is my get down. That is
Okay.
what I love. My thing. But I mean, I've had a boyfriend. So I've been everything. So that's why I say I'm
You have
free.
children.
I do, and I'm free, and my children know who I am. And I'm telling you, once you have the love. Oh shit!
The fuck is that,
Come on,
Flame?
who's yelling in your bag? Your bag just started
That was
yelling.
my cell phone, y'all. They know I'm in New York.
Hey, what does she have in there?
I'm glad Angela didn't see that name. She knew that nigga.
Well, you is a sot.
I am not a thought.
That's all you are.
Let's not label people like that.
Oh, please.
Ain't no labels here. Did y'all
Flame
get my
has
email?
freedom.
Ain't no I got a song out called He, She, We. Lady Brazy wrote it for me. It's called Ain't No Labels to This He, She, We. I don't put myself in the box. I'm
I'm talking
still
about
the
that,
He, She,
though.
We.
We're not calling you a
Oh,
thought.
you could be a thought and be anything. Old, young,
Right.
male, female. Because you know they identify as everything right now. I think Harriet Tubman identified as the first trans man. Because remember, Harriet Tubman was running, and on the bills they was looking for a man. Harriet was a woman. She might have looked a little manly. But if real talk, if Harriet Tubman was alive to be in the Olympics right now, none of you bitches would stand the chance. Because Harry ran for months. Months.
That is true.
I wouldn't have went back and got nobody. I'd have been a free bitch. Say, y'all on y'all own. I ain't going back. Master hit too hard. Shit, that hurt my
What the
back.
hell is wrong with you?
I don't even know what to say.
That was a joke, Andy.
What do you
I
think
would
of how
never disrespect black women.
you just did?
That was a joke. That was a
I
joke.
know. Can you do people understand the context of jokes anymore? Flame?
No. Absolutely not. And when you say something that offends everyone, they want to cancel everything. Let's talk about the cancellation of Lil Boosie. I mean, not Lil Boosie, of DaBaby last week.
Yes.
First of all, DaBaby is not my demographic. I'm 55. DaBaby is 29. His music, I never knew his music. I never knew who DaBaby was until all of the controversy. But then let's break it down and take it to the context. DaBaby was on stage. We are all live performers. We are all in this room have been on stage with live theater. Sometimes you have an audience and you have a microphone and it gets away from you. The difference is at 50, you know when to bring it back or how to bring it back. At 29, maybe he didn't. So maybe his words got away from him, but he didn't say if you was black and gay, put your phone up, or if you were white and gay, put your phone up. He didn't say if you was gay and got AIDS, put your phone up. He just said if you don't have HIV or AIDS, put your phone up. If your pussy don't taste like water, put your phone up. If you ain't in the parking lot sucking a dick, put your a hit dog will holler. He wasn't talking to me. I just like I don't know who DaBaby is. DaBaby probably don't know who Flame is. So I didn't take offense to that because I'm like, y'all canceling everything. But where's the Black Men's Caucus at to surround this young brother and say, hey, that's not cool. Let us teach you so you don't make this mistake again, as opposed to snatching everything away. And then all these celebrities jumping on it. And Madonna, I'm a huge Madonna fan. Madonna created envelopes in the 80s to push, including on her knees in front of a black man burning a cross and like a prayer. She did that shit. Now they'd be at her house burning it down. But it was a different time. But don't take everything from this young man and don't teach him.
Well,
so he don't make the mistake
I will say
again.
people have tried to approach him because they did have, it was 11 different LGBTQ plus organizations that were like, hey, we'd love to sit down with you to teach you
He didn't need to be
why.
spoken to by LGBTQ
And then it was Miley
organization.
Cyrus. It was also
Another LGBTQ organization. Because Miley Cyrus ain't made up her mind yet.
It was a few different people, and I don't know what he's doing behind the scenes, if he is having conversations.
Lauren
but-
Hogan, who works on Laugh and Learn with me, my partner, my manager, the HF reached out to him to do something, but it was just too controversial at the time because they wanted to bring him up for World AIDS Day. I don't know if that's what it's going to take to mend the fences because everything we're going to take everything and be offended by. We can't be offended by everything that somebody says to us, even when they're not talking to us. Girl, you can call me 20 names, and I know you because I've been here with you 4 times.
Right.
But I'm not offended by. I
think
you.
part of it for him though was the misinformation about HIV and that you're gonna die.
I think
and-
that a hit dog will holler.
That's
and,
all you
they
correct.
and they took that and ran with it. He was not talking to one group, organization, or nationality.
But
he
I-
just said some words.
I agree with not canceling people and with the education part of it. And so I did see people reaching out, and I
Yeah.
don't know, and I know behind the scenes people have reached out also, just because I think that's a great opportunity to say, okay, you said something, people were offended by it, because people were offended. And then now let's discuss. And so I do think that's a great opportunity. I agree with not just canceling people.
Yeah, teach him something.
That's all.
Because I would have put my phone up on the part when he said, if you're not in the parking lot getting your dick sucked, I said, well, what if you're getting your dick sucked, not if you're sucking it?
You can't put your phone up.
I would have had man way up high. Hey!
Now, the LGBTQ plus community, how do they feel about Flame Monroe?
Oh, not at all. They can kick me out.
We ask this every time.
I started my own organization. I got a tribe with a vibe. We call the He She We group. You can catch us on Love Lounge on Instagram every night between 6:30 and 7 West Coast time. We got our own shit. Because I'm telling you something, I would if I said every word perfectly for my community, it would never fall in line with the hypocrisy of everything I said 2 years ago on They Ready is falling in line. We fighting over bathroom rights and pronouns still, but look at the strides that we are making. We have Sarah McBride, a state senator in Delaware. We also got MJ Rodriguez, who just made history as being the first trans woman to ever be nominated for a lead actress in a serious role for TV. So I'm looking at the positive. I'm looking at we're going forward. I'm not looking at we going backwards. I don't want to fight. I just want to work and take care of my family. I don't care what you think of me. Here's the kicker. You better hope I don't say shit back.
Yeah, because you got a mouth on
Because
you.
I do not care and will cut you off at the knees. And I got my purse. See, I know Pookie and Ray now.
What do you think about how Biden handled Afghanistan?
I think that anybody in his position, whatever president it would have been, it was going to be, if they would have pulled out, it was going to be the same backlash. Nobody expected the Taliban to move as fast as they did. Also, y'all keep forgetting that Trump let the leader out in 2018. See, everybody's mad at Biden, but y'all not giving Biden a chance. I hate that you vote for these officials to get him in, and vote. Biden won, not by a landslide, but he won. Look, Lori Lightfoot from Chicago mayor, she won by a landslide. Y'all voted to put her in. She made mistakes. Nobody is perfect at their job. Nobody is perfect at their job. This is also learned by trial. But we're so ready to throw them up under the bus. Let me tell you something about the Democratic Party. I'm a Democrat. They need some balls. You know who got the biggest balls in the Democratic Party?
Who?
Nancy Pelosi. She got the biggest balls in the Democratic Party. She could borrow mine. I was loaning them out of office. She could borrow mine.
I think that they've tried every political strategy except for courage.
I think that whole term that the rappers and all the gangsters say, I'm ride or die, I'm ride or die. The only people that's ride or die in this life is Trumplicans and dominate and GOPs that are full on Republican.
Because if the Republicans and Trump people was in the position where they could get rid of the filibuster and can control the vote, you think they wouldn't have took the chance?
They doing it now. They moving shit left and right every chance they get. I applaud Stacey Abrams. I know what happened on January 6th. You know what happened on January 6th? Do you know what happened on January 6th?
No.
Do you know what happened on January 6th?
A domestic terrorist attack by a bunch of crackers.
We won Georgia. I don't give a fuck what they was doing over there. We won Georgia. Stacey Abrams was on the ground. We won Georgia. That was not our fight. The 2 or 3 fools they had up in there that almost looked like us, I said almost looked like, those were not people. We won Georgia. So while they climbed the walls with no net like Spider-Man at the Capitol, we were celebrating in Georgia, partying up.
Now, Flame, how has life changed for you since They Ready and then since having your podcast? Because throughout the years, we've seen your star rising up even more and more and more. So how's things for you now?
Oh, I'm grateful to be working, Angela. Thank you. And Charlamagne, thank you for the job.
Absolutely.
Charlamagne gave me a job. Sammy with iHeart. Charlamagne went behind the back and did that. No, you ain't my goddamn partner. You make more money than me. But Charlamagne.
I was working with Charlamagne, by the way.
I'll never hear from that fool. He a good boss. He an invisible boss. I like him. Best cat. My checks coming. I'll never have to talk to him.
Dolly is the president. Dolly running that way.
But how has life changed, though?
It's good. 4 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to be so comfortable with my son going to college and not thinking about, even though he got a full scholarship. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well, he was going to go to MIT, remember? MIT, but then COVID hit, and nobody saw coming. And he
a
was
scholarship for what? For what is he?
Mechanical engineering.
Okay, perfect.
He's smart like his daddy. His daddy just wear dresses. But it's good because my daughters are spoiled already anyway. It just made more people know who I am. And people always say, Flame, you speaking, you cooning for the straight people. You dancing the straight people dance. You saying what they want to say. What it is I've always spoke like this. Y'all just come to find out who I am. I was always this me. Y'all just being brought into the fold. But if you don't want to be around me, in the words of Nikki Giovanni, I ain't never worked a room where the door was locked. Bye, leave. And take 5 of your friends with you because your friends ain't my friends because my bitches wear my collars because I wear theirs. If I ain't nothing else, I'm loyal.
Now, what do you think about Lil Nas X and everything? Everybody attacking everything he does.
I like you. I like that you got a list too over there. You got.
I want to make sure
your list, friend.
I want to make sure I hit
I'm
everything.
gonna hit everything on your list. Let me hold it. I got you.
I got to read my handwriting.
I got you. Let me see.
I think that Lil Nas X is a prime example of live your life to its best because he's living his life. I've heard so many gay people complain, he's kissing a man on TV. He's gay. What else he supposed to kiss, a horse? If he was on the DL and he got busted, then y'all will have a problem with that. You can never please everybody, so stop trying. Look in the mirror and like the person that's looking back at you. When I tell you I look at the mirror and I see all the niggas up in me, the her, the he, them, those, days, looking back at me, and we all chill because I accept all my good and my bad. Too many people are lost. That's why 74 million people voted for Trump because they lost. They don't know what to do. They need a beacon of hope.
Some people think that seeing gay people on television is going to convince children to become gay and pushing some type of agenda.
Yeah,
what are your thoughts?
That is ridiculous. That's the same hypocrisy that some male comedians get out. I'm a male comedian. I never wear a dress. I never wear, then don't wear one. Tyler Perry has wore the ugliest dresses for about 20 years and is a fucking billionaire and has employed tons and tons and tons of all people.
That's right.
Not just black people, but all people. Tyler Perry called me because I know you bringing Medea out of retirement and her stripper name going to be delicious. I want to be her best girlfriend. I want to be scrumptious.
I would love that.
Come and get it, Tyler. Baby, the girl made a billboard, got a job for him, so I'm asking now on the Breakfast Club.
I'm crossing Tyler off the list. You rolling, Flame. Come on.
That was on the list?
Tyler was on my list. Oh, I had to make sure I get a shout out to Tyler. I'm trying to give me a gig, baby. They say you have not because you asked not. Nigga, I just asked.
Salute to Tyler.
Charlamagne?
I do want to talk about the he, she, we thing because you explain it all the time, but it gets me in trouble because I was on the phone. I was actually on the phone with you twice this week talking about you for something else I want to do with you. And
what you want to do with me, Shot?
Okay.
Tell it.
I don't want to put it out there.
I know what it is. Comedy Central. I'm waiting.
There you go.
Come
but
on.
yeah, salute to Rita. She's one of the writers on the show. But I was talking about you, but I kept saying he and then she and then we, and I'm like, man, that's just my nigga, man.
Yeah.
So what is your pronoun?
And saying that, I got a lot of blowback from about saying that the last time I was on here, but because we throw the N word around, and I explain the nigga word when I'm out. You see these white boys in this room, I'm gonna explain it to the white boys in the room because the word nigga in the black community can be used in 2 minutes 17 to 19 times with love, affection, hate, anger. We have, and we know exactly what it means. This nigga right here, I can't stand this nigga. I love this nigga. Nigga, you got my money. Nigga, take this garbage out. Nigga, I'm not talking to you. Nigga, what's up, nigga? What? And we understand exactly because this is who we are in our culture. Outside of our community, if I'm friends with a lot of white boys and a lot of white women, and if we are in a quiet space and we are that kind of friends, and we talking and the N word comes up and they say it, I'm not offended because I have made you that comfortable with me in a private space. Now you're not gonna say no shit like that to me, and we out in public because I'm not gonna take that ass whooping with you. I'm just gonna let you. Oh, girl, I told you not to say it. But I'm comfortable with that, and we have to explain that. That was a word that they used to defeat us, nigga, to make us feel inferior. As always, we took the power back. We own the word. And people who always say, I'm offended by it, I'm offended by it. I'm not offended by that word. It's a fucking word. I didn't bleed. My skin didn't stop. My titties didn't shrink. I'm the same nigga I was when I said nigga 2 minutes ago and right now.
If we talk about offending people, right? I'm the type of person, if I know something offends you, I'm not going to bring it to you.
Shit. You always do. Knock it off. That's what you hired for.
I don't want to intentionally offend people.
Charlamagne, but if you walk around trying not to offend people, then you tripping over yourself over and over. I agree with that. I don't want to keep tripping over me. This is how I feel. How I feel has no bearings on how you feel. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm expressing who I am. I'm like when I talk with Angela, I'm expressing who I am. If she has a different opinion, that's cool. Right. I'm not gonna fight her for it.
I agree. Like, listen, the 4 agreements say, don't take nothing personal. Because when you take offense, you create the same negative energy that offended you.
You do, and I'm telling you, people want to jump off the buildings and fight and shoot and shit. I don't want to fight. I want to be pretty and get paid and talk shit and do what I do. And
you know what? You look very nice and fit. What's your workout regimen been?
Oh, thank you. I've been taking CMOS, Charlamagne. I've been taking CMOS. I don't like the pill though. I like the puree one. I ain't like the pill. I got the puree one. It's kind of like baby
like
food.
A jelly.
Yeah, and I put it in my coffee.
So you don't work out or nothing?
Hell no.
You look like you have been,
I'm dating a 22-year-old. My workouts are regular.
Okay.
22 years old, really?
You mad?
Okay.
You mad?
I'm actually very happy for you.
I'm happy for you as a girl. Girl, you know I like them, y'all. I'm a DOMWT. I ain't got no issues with that. I am a DOMWT.
DOMW. What is a DOMWT?
A dirty old man with titties. Come on, let's do it.
But okay, what about that? Okay, your 22-year-old is very close in age to your son. How does that feel?
My son is 18.
I know, but that's close in age.
And I don't look at my son the way I look at that nigga.
Well, I
would hope not.
I'm not into all that bullshit, Charlamagne. You see, I'm not going to even respond to it. Everybody who know me know I hate pedophiles. That's why I live in Florida.
Now, what's the benefits of messing with a 22-year-old, would you say? Like a younger as opposed to older?
Young and dumb and full of... Hey! I don't want nobody as smart as me because then I'll be challenged all the time. I need somebody that's that just don't know.
So what's the conversations like?
Conversation? They 22. Fucking ain't a conversation for. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Shit. That's the conversation.
That's how it went down?
See, I can't lose because I'm on his side and I'm on her side. This is he, she, we. I'm smack dab in the middle. I can't lose because and when I do my love lounge, because I do the show called Love Lounge where I'm a love guru where I answer love questions. Now, I'm not like Ayanna. Ayanna fix. First of all, she ain't fix shit. She didn't even fix them knees. She just come in and start a bunch of shit and roll up out. And I love Ayanna Van Zandt, but she ain't fix shit. This is a love because I've been the husband and the wife, sometimes in the same night, depending on who turn it was, how much money was involved, and which day of the week. So I can answer all questions. So if you got a love question, hit me now. Y'all hit me with anything. I'm telling you, I'm prepared.
What did you think of Governor Cuomo's situation?
Oh, I thought that was terrible. I did not want him to step down. I believe they went after his family. I thought the Governor Cuomo have done wonderful things for the city of New York. And it's just the timing of this because all these women coming out now, all these women saying this and this saying that. That's because Cuomo stood on his guns when all the pandemic hit down and he pushed back against the administration that was in office at the time, and I believe this is payback. And I love that his brother stood on his side and never spoke against him, never spoke about him. I thought that is. We ride or die. Because they love how I'm ride or die. You niggas ain't ride or die. You niggas, you doing 2 years. You doing 2 weeks. Oh, he over there, he. Trick ass niggas. I don't like no scary ass men. I don't care what color they are.
What do you think about the ladies that came out for Biden? Because a bunch of ladies came out on Biden, a bunch of ladies came out on Trump.
Women came out on Biden years ago. They came out on Trump years ago. Trump said before he won that he could grab a woman by the vagina, and he still won. Trump said before he won that he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and get away with it. Trump said all this before he won, and he's fucking still won. And ain't nothing been done. Nothing has been done.
That's why I would have been confused if I was Cuomo, because I'm like, well, what's the standard? Why y'all want me to step down?
I think that his comeback gonna be great. I think that he's gonna come back and be the president of the United States.
Really?
I do. I damn sure don't think y'all gonna give it to Patrick. Please ask me who is Patrick.
Who the hell is Patrick?
Do you watch SpongeBob SquarePants?
Yes.
Patrick will be the big dumb starfish. Do you know who the big dumb starfish is?
Who?
Ron DeSantis, the mayor, the governor of Florida.
What happened in Florida that you don't? I mean, I think Florida's a crazy place too. But what you on Florida so heavy for this morning?
He got those people sick.
Yeah.
He telling those. Listen, I'm not anti-vaccine. I'm not taking the vaccine. And here's my reason on why. Because people always say, well, Flame, you can't say that you pushing anti-vaccine. I have a lot of black market silicone in my body. I got a lot of foreign particle in my body, my breast implants, my hips. So if I put, and that has never bothered me in 30 years. But if I put another foreign particle that y'all don't even know what the fuck it is yet because it's not FDA approved in my body, and these two foreign particles don't get along and they fight in my body, guess who loses? I do. Because I could lose a leg or an arm. I could lose my eyesight. I could lose the ability to talk. And my mouth make my money. Only on the microphone, though. So I'm too afraid to put something and I have no control over.
Now, Flame, you said your hips?
Yeah, my hips, I got silicone in my. We used to have pump parties. This is old.
What
They
is
did
a
it on
pump party?
Pose. A pump party.
yeah.
They showed it on Pose. It's silicone. So somebody usually works for a doctor's office. There's still a bunch of silicone. This is when we was getting medical grade silicone. Now they doing fix it flat and concrete and all kind of shit. Fans and water bottles. All
Where
kind
was
of
these
shit.
pump parties at, Flynn?
At girls' houses.
Yeah, they
here
have
in
them
New
in
York.
Atlanta all the time.
So you let random people put silicone in your body at a girl house, but you don't want to get the vaccine?
Well, wait a minute. Let me explain it, player. Let me just get it out. Don't be cutting me off. It was the thing to do in the 80s because we didn't have all the foam pads and the breastplates like they have now. It was not available to us. So we would all get silicone. And we had one girl, Michelle Malder, may she rest in peace, one white girl, she actually worked for a doctor. So we got good silicone. So the girls who went to Michelle actually got the good silicone. Going to some of the other places were not reputable and they was putting all kind of shit in. They were turning black and hard and the booties were square. But this silicone has never bothered me. And I got an old adage in my head that I got from my grandmama. If you don't bother it, it won't bother you. I ain't fucking with this silicone. Today was test number 70 since the coronavirus has hit. I took 70 tests today. Made test number 7.
Damn.
All negative. Because everybody in my presence gets sprayed with Lysol. I just look at it like I'm protecting you. Because the Lysol is a mist of it kills it was on the coronavirus can long before the coronavirus hit us. So I'm trusting the Lysol more right now than more than I'm trusting the science, especially that one from the 80s with AZT. Fauci.
Oh, you don't fucking Fauci?
I don't trust Fauci.
Okay, why not?
Because he killed a lot of my girlfriends in the 80s. He did say that AZT would kill AIDS. It did. And it killed everything in their bodies, including them.
What was AZT? I don't know.
AZT was an AIDS medication that Fauci was ahead of, in charge of back in the 80s during the Ronald Reagan eras when AIDS first hit. And he just threw everybody up under the bus. Kind of like what he's doing now, because here's my problem with Fauci. I would have believed it, but it's kind of like that throw the rock and hide the hand mentality. When Trump was speaking and saying all that ridiculous shit on them press conferences and Fauci was standing there next to Dr. Birch, I never trust her because she had bad teeth. And too much money had bad teeth. And he was standing, and Trump was saying last, Fauci put his head down and kind of smirked and laughed. I felt like you were laughing at the American people.
I thought he was laughing at Trump.
Which was because Trump was lying, but he was lying to us. This was your perfect opportunity to say, hey, this ain't cool. What you gonna lose? You gonna lose your job? You gonna lose your position? But you would have saved hundreds of thousands of lives possibly because you would have said you would have blew the whistle. But everybody's too afraid. Everybody's so scared. That's why I said Nancy Pelosi got the biggest balls in the Democratic Party. I love you, Nancy Pelosi, and I'm not up impeaching for Gavin Newsom. That is my governor. I voted for the nigga. I'm gonna vote for him again.
Why would they impeach Gavin Newsom?
They mad at Gavin Newsom because he's pretty. And he Nancy Pelosi's nephew. And I wouldn't vote for Larry Elder in my man name, my woman name, or my dog's name.
Gavin Newsom is Nancy Pelosi's nephew?
Yes. That's a long money, babe. Good money.
Yeah, you think Larry Elder has a chance at all? I was reading all these articles about
Larry Elder need to go keep doing what he been doing, bootlicking with Tim Scott and that bitch Candace Owens.
Yeah, I was reading all these
Listen,
crazy things.
Talk to me about this AZT thing. So when the AZT thing happened in the 80s, how soon afterwards did people start passing away?
Oh my God, the AZT killed them quickly, like in a month. The AZT was very, it did kill AIDS. But it killed your pancreas, your esophagus, anything in its way to get down to your body, it killed it. And he was ahead of that. That's like with this whole, let me go back to the Biden thing, because I was making a point. With Biden, it don't matter which president would have been in. This started with the arms race with Oliver North and Ronald Reagan way back in the 80s.
That's right.
See, everybody wants to forget shit. Y'all, Ronald Reagan was the greatest president. Ronald Reagan was a mess. Let me just say, and all the shit he didn't even know who he was when he left up out of here. Because he had created so much bullshit. And they sold all these weapons of mass destruction to Afghanistan and to Iraq, and now you wondering why it's going down over there. Child, Trump let that man out. Trump let him out in 18. But ain't nobody saying that. Y'all just mad at Biden. Whoever would have did this, it would have went down the same way. I feel bad for the children and the women over there because they marrying those girls. They making those girls get married at 10 years old. Could you imagine?
No.
Yeah, and we acting like this isn't it was a 20. It's been a 20-year problem. Actually, longer. You know what I mean?
And this was how many presidents? Both the Bushes, Obama. It was time for them people to come home. Who knew that was going to fix America? But it was about
the how, though. It is about the how.
Fix America. Shit. We ain't fix the coronavirus. We ain't fix racism. We ain't going to never fix racism.
Now,
what do you think about
this? There's an HIV vaccine now that they're developing?
Oh, I saw that. I heard that. It's a shot.
Yep.
Okay.
It's still in the testing phases, and they're looking for people to volunteer.
It's a whole lot of shit still in the testing phases. Y'all ain't said nothing about that. Y'all, I got mine. I ain't got mine.
All right, what about the Proud Boys? You got the Proud Boys on the list.
I want to say this publicly. This is my stance on the Proud Boys. Mm-hmm. The Proud Boys are not homophobic. One more time. The Proud Boys are not homophobic. The leader of the Proud Boys stuck an entire 9-inch dildo up his ass. They are not homophobic.
What are you talking
about? They
homo,
but it damn sure ain't phobic. What happened?
How you know that?
It was a picture, honey. He had the whole deal up his ass.
Really?
I'm sure you saw you giving out.
I haven't. Over here, I would like to though. You gonna show me?
Google it. Google everything
I'm
on
not
Google.
putting that on my cookies.
Everything on Google. I saw DC Young Fly on Google last week.
I don't like that segue.
I'm
Don't
working
do DC.
with DC Young Fly too.
That's my guy.
And I know you guys are working for the Black Effect 1-year anniversary in October.
Oh yeah.
I'm hosting with DC
Why you
Young
telling
Fly.
Stop talking so much.
Flame cannot hold what?
Is it a secret, nigga? How they gonna get
announced it yet?
Well, I just did. I'm just an exclusive.
We got a rollout. We got you.
Flame just did an exclusive.
Charlamagne hating?
What is this?
I told you couldn't read my handwriting.
Yeah, what is that?
What is that?
This one.
Oh, that was my Harry Tubman joke about being the first trans man. I fucking love Harry Tubman. I watch that story all the time. I haven't went to see Aretha yet.
I want to ask you something.
Yes, ma'am.
That you just talked about. So does putting a dildo in your butt make you homosexual? Because can't you be a guy with a dildo in your butt, but if a woman's doing it?
But a woman wasn't doing it when he did it.
Okay.
He was doing it.
He was doing it himself. So that's just masturbating.
Well, no, and again a no.
Envy, you know what I'm getting at.
I know what you're getting at, but I know what. Let me get to it.
Hey, Flame did 9 no's for each inch.
Baby, no. It's called pegging when you're with a woman with a man. But that's when a straight woman is with her straight man and they're doing their thing. So I get that part. Mm-hmm. But when he did that himself, that wasn't to prove a point. That nigga enjoyed that. You better look at his face on that picture. That nigga enjoyed that. And let me tell y'all something. People keep asking me, Flame, are you going to get a sex change? Are you going to get a sex change? Are you going to get SRS? Man. I have no desire to get that. Let me tell you what would make me get one, though. Y'all got Impossible Burger. Mm-hmm. Y'all done put a man on the moon. Y'all even got a Build-A-Bear workshop. But when y'all get a pick a pussy drive-through, call a bitch because I'm coming. Baby, let me tell you something. All y'all women around here telling me y'all got the WAP and you got the good. Ain't none of you hoes can hold a candle to the magic of Meghan Markle the Sparkle. Megan's coochie got to be the whoop doobla zop zop shazam. Wow. Hear me when I tell you, that white boy don't not know he don't want to be a prince. Harry don't even want to be white no more. She didn't turn this nigga whole DNA around. I want one of those. I want to go pick it. I want that one right there. I don't want the Kardashian one. I don't want the WAP. I don't want Beyonce's. I want Meghan Markle the Sparkle. That one.
Meghan Markle the Sparkle.
Open up and pick a pussy drive through. I'll be your first customer. Listen, we are doing a show September the 6th in Chicago. It's called The White Party, The List. You can get your tickets on eventbrite.com/flame. I'm also will be in Philadelphia at the DC Comedy Loft September the 9th through the 12th. Get your tickets at DC Comedy Loft. And September the 25th, I will be in Philly at the Level Up Bar and Lounge. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. I'm telling y'all right now, don't come with a weak heart and don't come with a weak stomach because I do not care. I told you I'm free. And live ain't like the Breakfast Club. You get it. The dresses is more scandalous and the mouth is more dangerous.
I'm going to come to your stand-up. I ain't seen your stand-up. I saw the Day Ready special.
Everybody saw that.
Yeah.
I'm ready for my next album. Will be Netflix playing. But I'm going to see my girl tomorrow. Our girl. We all love Ida.
Ida. Absolutely.
She's doing her HBO Max special.
So you got another hour ready?
Who do I have?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been on the road working.
Okay.
So where would you like your special to be if you had?
I would like to tape it at home in Chicago.
But I mean, what network? Like what service?
I would definitely like to stick with Netflix since I already have a relationship with Netflix. But Netflix ain't offering me no money, and they keep giving a lot of these other people specials. And I'm not tearing nobody else down. I'm not saying nothing. But some of these hour specials, I make it through about 8-9 minutes.
I'm sure it's coming though. You know, you got big dog Tiffany Haddish. She's the executive producer of the podcast too. Laugh and Learn.
Let me ask you. I got you publicly since we making open statements.
What's happening?
Are y'all re-signing me for a second year?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure y'all heard that publicly. He is resigning.
They're not gonna have you host the event and then not resign you for it.
That's a black man. Don't tell me what no black man gonna do.
So tell us about the Black Effect one year anniversary that you.
No, you don't say nothing, Flame.
I can't. My boss told me I can't say. See, he ain't my partner right now. He my boss. That nigga can stop
That didn't
that
sound
shit.
partners to me.
We don't stop checks.
No, we got a nice little rollout.
We want to go in a different direction though for the podcast next year. Politics has drained me because it don't seem like people are listening. People listen to respond to just 3 or 4 words that they hear and not to the entire statement. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of just falling on deaf ears. And you can't teach people because some people are just not interested in politics. I'm not that interested in politics either, but now it affects me. It affects my children. So anything that affects my children affects me. So
but I've never, Flame, you literally can talk about anything.
I can't.
That's why I hate when people bring you on and they just want to talk about LGBTQ issues. I'm like, man, Flame can talk about anything.
I sure can. Me, he, the he's, the she. You ain't asking me no question. I want him to ask me a question.
Let's get Flame out of here,
I
please.
have a question. What those DMs looking like?
What's the what?
What those DMs looking like?
It's too many queens. My DMs, when I was the only one, my DMs was full. It's too many young queens. Now they hitting them all up everywhere else, honey. They just having them all, child. It's everybody getting caught up. Let me tell you something. I don't think that, and I hate when they keep exposing all these rappers and all these guys that have relationships with trans women. Sometimes they just are attracted to trans women, and it's okay. But society has already said, "Oh, you can't do that. That's gay. You're less than a man, and you woo woo woo." You can't tell somebody how to feel.
Right.
You can't tell somebody how to. If that's the thing. The problem is, so sometimes the trannies need to shut the fuck up. Stop running your mouth, because I had a relationship with a nigga for about 17 years on the Atlanta Falcons, and nobody ever knew nothing.
Really?
You want to know his number?
No, I don't.
Number 30.
Let me see.
Bleep it, please.
It's not 30. It's 30-something.
Would he take you like to events with the family?
Hell no. That nigga
So
took
it's
me in
super
private and paid me, and then
So why are you putting him on blast now?
I didn't. I ain't put him on blast. What name did I say? What
That's
number
true.
did I say?
You're right.
I'm not going to do that. I like my head on my shoulders. I don't want nobody looking over my shoulder. I talk a good game, but I don't want to be putting myself in a position to where I'm going to be afraid because I did this or did that to somebody. You know, I did speak to Monique after that whole situation too. We squashed all that.
Oh, y'all did? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. What happened?
It was cool. She understood. I was never looking for an apology from Monique.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to know, girl, well, what I do?
Mm-hmm.
But it was just a different time, and that was very explanatory. It was just a different time. But she just got a great major deal with somebody. So I told you she was talented. She was gonna get another job.
Monique is beyond talented. Nobody ever said Monique wasn't talented.
Oprah, call me.
Tyler and Oprah. All right, so look.
How you gonna shout out Monique then shout out Oprah?
Because
Stop
they're
being messy.
they're powerful black women.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a team black woman.
Where?
And you know, I get let me go. I know we want to get away from the LGBT, but I got to bring it up. I got so many attacks about Flame. You're not a drag queen. You a drag queen with titties. You're not a trans woman, nigga. I was a trans woman when some of y'all was still cooking in your daddy's nuts. You young bitches better do your research before you check up on the old queen, because I know some stories and I know where the bodies is buried. I will never discredit a biological woman. It's my term. I say biological woman because biological women are givers of life. I came in. And every other bitch and every other nigga in this room, and white boys too, came in through a woman. We came in through a woman.
That's right.
I will never discredit a woman. I will never. And I'm not saying that I have no less disrespect for my trans sisters, but they are my trans sisters. All that I'm not falling for. So be mad at me. You know I don't care. Y'all know I don't care. They don't book me no way. Plus they checks don't hit like these other checks.
You just here to piss people off.
Is that what you think? That's your job, nigga. That's what you do. They go, oh my God, get Charlamagne. I'm like, oh yeah, man, it's Charlamagne.
Flame, tell them the shows you're doing again one more time.
I'm right here with you. I ain't leaving. Boosie coming.
That's right. I
want to sit on his lap. No, I'm just joking.
See?
I'm just joking.
I do want to see y'all interact though.
You should have been downstairs in the
Nah,
crowd.
we gonna bring you in.
I thought he was fantastic. He was the nicest man. Right. And I thought he was a big nigga. Look at I could take him.
Little Boosie.
Hold on, give your Instagram and everything, Flame.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a podcast called Laugh and Learn, and thank God that the Black Effect Network has just acquired a YouTube channel, so we can really start pushing it.
Right.
Thank you, Charlamagne, for that.
Yes, that's
Yeah, that's been announced. Thank you, Charlamagne, for that. So you can follow me on YouTube under Flame Monroe, and my partners, Lauren Hogan, who's also a partner on there. We had another partner, Nick Smith, but Nick Smith is going in a different direction.
Nick not gonna be on next season?
No, Nick's going in a different direction. And we're going to just keep pushing it forward. You can check us out on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, iHeart under the Black Effect Network. Also, you can follow me under Facebook, Marcus Flame Monroe Parker, and follow me on, don't follow my Twitter. Oh my God, my Twitter is full porn. It's just full on porn. All Twitters is porn. Oh. I don't even have to go to Pornhub.
Now I got to follow that Twitter.
Oh!
There you go, Yee.
It's Flame Monroe.
Hey!
It's the
Breakfast Club. Thank you,
morning.
DJ MB. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Sha. Thank you.